What is good, Ninja? Ojo over here from Player Essence, and welcome to the PE News. And in this one, guys, this might be it. We could finally be getting the Xenosaga HD remaster that we all want, that the world needs. So we're going to talk about that in a bit. We also have some information on Dragon Quest XI and why it's not a complete open world game. Plus, we also got the Snack World Trejarers. Got more information on that game as well. So let's go ahead and get right into this. And we are starting off with the big one, guys. And I'm praying and I'm hoping that this is going to be a remastered trilogy for Xenosaga. So Bandai Namco has trademarked Xenosaga Episode 3, subtitle also Spirach Zarathustra in the US, and I'm terribly sorry if I butchered that last part of the name here, but I'm excited about this, guys. This is big news. So is the trilogy remaster on the horizon? So Bandai Namco has trademarked also Spirach Zarathustra in the United States. Also, Spirach Zarathustra is the subtitle of Xenosaga Episode 3, which released for the PlayStation 2 back in 2006. And there have not been any recent developments in the Xenosaga series. However, this trademark might indicate Bandai Namco is considering remastering the trilogy. And guys, I want this trilogy remastered so bad. I have the original 3 games on the PlayStation 2. I originally had them, all of my games got stolen, and I bought them again and played it. It is fantastic. I love these games, and this is Monolith Soft. This was Monolith Soft before they came over to Nintendo. They are fantastic. It reminds you when you play Xenosaga of a little bit of Xenoblade, a little bit of the Xenogears, of course, a little bit of just like old school Square Enix Final Fantasy, a little bit of everything. Kind of like everything that you know that you liked of Square Enix, you know, before then in the old school RPGs. It's all that, but with the modern take in it. The Xenosaga trilogy is absolutely fantastic, and this could mean that we're finally going to get it in some way, shape, or form. Of course, over on Gamatsu, you got a bunch of people arguing, being console warriors, but I think for the best, for the betterment of everyone, this would be awesome if they just did PS4, Xbox One, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. Everyone should be pushing for that. That's what we should be going for, and I think everyone can be happy when you do it that way. Now, we've seen Japanese developers go the route and try to say only PS4. We saw the dot hack and stuff like that, and while it did okay in sales, it could have done a lot better on more systems, and I think that's what we should be focusing on more so than console warring for any type of system. Obviously, you guys all know that the developers who originally made this are now with Nintendo first party in terms of things, so I doubt that Monolith Soft will be working on these remasters. It's probably just going to be some type of port studio that Bandai Namco wants to get, but still, it's something that we need. We don't just want this, we need this, guys. So if you do want to see it, let me know in the comment section below. What are your favorite memories of Xenosaga? What do you love the most about the franchise? Why do you feel that we need to have this on modern systems? Would you play all of the games in order? I know I would. I would play all of them. I love the Xeno just series in general. Just talk about just like the Xeno overall as an overarching whole, starting from Xenogears all the way up to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. They're all amazing. I haven't played a game from the Monolith Soft team that has Xeno before it that has been bad. Every single game has been amazing, and so many people missed out on these games on the PlayStation 2. So many people did. Even though the PS2 sold a crazy ton of units, a lot of people didn't know about this game or didn't buy it. Monolith Soft didn't make their name for themselves, so it's something that I want to see. There was 3 of them. They were all good. Some of them are better than the others in terms of certain things, story and all that, but overall they were all very good, and I want to see this very, very badly. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think this will happen since they're doing this trademark here? It could just be them renewing something, but I honestly feel after the dot hack came back and had a moderate success, I do feel that they're going to bring this one back, but bring it to more systems would be awesome. Obviously, Monolith Soft fans, a lot of them are with Nintendo right now because of the Xenoblade series. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did absolutely phenomenal, selling over 1 million units in a month. Absolutely phenomenal to see Monolith Soft get those type of sales, so that type of passion could be brought over to the new generation when it comes to some of their older games, and that would be amazing because Monolith Soft hasn't really had any of their older games remastered at all. We haven't seen anything, and which is a shame. That is a shame, right? Because they've made some of the best games of all time. So I'd love to see Bandai Namco and Nintendo get back to remastering some of those classics from Monolith Soft. So let me know you guys' thoughts on this in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next topic here, the Dragon Quest creator explains why Dragon Quest XI isn't an open world game in the sense that you usually see it. There's a lot of open areas, but it's not a complete open world game. So here's what he had to say on the matter, and this is from Yuji Horii, and he explains that the latest game doesn't take that approach, and here's why. So if you're going for a completely open world, there's obviously a developmental cost attached to that, affecting where you need to spend your time and effort. If you want to, for example, go fishing somewhere, you would have to put a lot of effort into developing a fishing system. I felt that rather than spread our effort across a breadth of things, we'd rather concentrate everything on the story. I felt that was much better use of our time. So developmental cost was one of the things. How much this would cost was definitely in the back of his mind in terms of it. He probably had not unlimited resources. He probably doesn't get the type of resources that, let's just say, Final Fantasy gets, like Hajime Tabata, in terms of what he gets to develop certain stuff, or even Kingdom Hearts for that matter. So he has to budget in things, and yeah, I'm actually completely fine with the game not being completely open world. Now, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 went from a completely open world game to not a completely open world game, and I think Xenoblade Chronicles 2 smokes Xenoblade Chronicles X, and that is just my opinion on the matter, but I think it's a lot better in terms of it. You still have huge wide open areas, and then you just load up the next place, or you just go to the next place wherever it's at. I don't need open world for every single RPG, and in all honesty, I would be completely fine with RPGs doing exactly what they do in terms of segmented huge areas, and that's exactly what Dragon Quest XI does. Huge areas segmented up, and that's fine by me. Makes it easier to organize, makes it easier to get to certain spots that you want to get to, fast travel, things like that, which you can do in open world games as well. But every game doesn't need to be a complete open world. But also what he has to say pretty much kind of alluded to what's kind of going on with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. If you look at that game and how it was never completely real open world, and they finally did it with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and all the issues that the team ran into. But it's one of those things to where I think each developer knows kind of what their game is going to do and the strong suits in terms of what their game is going to be. So I have no problem with this game, Dragon Quest XI, not being open world. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. Everything that I've seen from the gameplay, the story looks phenomenal, the gameplay looks amazing, and it just looks like it's going to be a magical adventure that I cannot wait to play on my PC, because it's going to look and run beautifully on there. So what do you guys think about Dragon Quest XI not being completely open world? Are you disappointed with that? Do you think that it's okay? You waiting for the Switch version? You're going to double dip like me? Because I'm going to go ahead and go with PC. I'll probably get PC and the PS4 just so I can have a box, and then I'll probably get the Switch version as well. I'm going to be that. I'm going to triple dip probably for some reason. I don't know why, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of confused right now because I still need to see what's going on with this game. But yeah, I'm really excited about Dragon Quest XI. I think it's going to be phenomenal. So let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the final topic for this video, the Snack World Trejarers Gold. We have improvements over the 3DS version, which has been detailed, and I'm hoping that we get the improvement of actually announcing a localization for this game, level 5, huh? How about that? So the Snack World Trejarers made the jump from Nintendo 3DS to the Switch with the Snack World Trejarers Gold, and there are some obvious updates that came to the game. Now you can see obviously the resolution, the graphics are much better, but 4Gamer recently had an interview with Level 5 that goes over everything that's been changed from the 3DS version to the Nintendo Switch version, and some finer details that you might have missed. So the game now supports 5.1 surround sound, they have an orchestral soundtrack, all character animations and effects have been revised to be more impactful, combo up to 6 attacks at once, camera now can be moved to see more of the field, enemies have been strengthened and are also more aggressive. After clearing a quest, players go into Trejarer Time mode. This is where players get different amounts of awards depending on their contribution to the quest. Adds a miracle rewards, which are even rarer and very powerful. Miracle weapons are made by a new in-game brand named Mado Do, which I might have said that wrong. This is a brand from a foreign country and advanced magic techniques. The game supports NFC figures and Jara toys sold in Japan. It has both DLC packs from the 3DS game and also includes the first 4 episodes of the Snack World anime. And on top of that, there's also online play in this game as well. So this is a pretty stacked remaster of the game, or remake, or whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure it's just more of a remaster. This is a pretty stacked remaster. They have a lot of additions to this game. Seems like it's a lot of fun. I know I've seen some of my friends out there playing this in terms of YouTube Japanese version of the game, so I'm hoping that level 5 localizes this, and I'm just worried that maybe they're thinking about the anime and getting that out and that being more popular, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I think a lot of Nintendo Switch fans would love to play an RPG like this in terms of the action and kind of what it does, and level 5 is a developer that a lot of people want to play more of their games quicker, but they seem to be very hesitant when it comes to localization on a lot of stuff, not announcing plans or anything like that. So we do have a few games from level 5 coming up. Inazuma 11, that's also coming up pretty soon here. So I'm hoping that the Snack World gets localized sometime this year, or even if it's not, maybe early next year, we finally hear about something when it comes to this game, because it seems pretty solid from what I'm seeing here. I know we got Yokai Watch 4 that's coming up from level 5, so they're probably hard at work at that. So we'll see if Nintendo handles the localization for this, or kind of what's going on, or maybe a different company picks it up. But either way, what do you guys think about all these updates to the Snack World Trejarers on the Nintendo Switch? Would this be a game that you'd want to pick up on your system? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. In addition to talking about all the different information that we went over, Dragon Quest 11, how do you guys feel about that? And also Bandai Namco with Xenosaga getting a potential remaster in terms of the trilogy. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps to spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. And also make sure you check out PE Arena, where we play games with the community for up to 3 hours on Saturdays. If you want to get in on the action, we have details in the link in the description below. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you Ninja for the next video. Peace.